Hello everyone, my name is Fan Jia. I'm the BPMC of Apache SeaTunnel. I believe that through the speech of service speaker just now, everyone has a certain understanding of SeaTunnel. Next, I will introduce SeaTunnel and SeaTunnel related information to you again to help you better understand SeaTunnel and our community. As you can see, the title of my talk is Apache SeaTunnel make data integration easy. So let's take a look at how SeaTunnel does it. First, I will show you why we need a data integration and then what data integration needs. Then introduce SeaTunnel and our community and end with user case. First, why we need data integration? And the scale of the enterprise generated expense, a large number of data source and data assets will be generated, scattered in different locations and in different data storage. Billions are disconnected from each other, which is the so-called data silos. If I want to conduct a unified processing and analysis on this data, what should I do? We need a tool to synchronize this data into a unified data service, so we can further process and analyze the data. Next, let's take a look at another situation. We can see that there are two databases that store customer information, but the data between the database is different, and executing the same query statement gets different results, which is definitely something we don't want to encounter. We need to ensure that the information stored in the two databases is constant. The third situation is that with the community development of cloud storage, we need to migrate our data to the cloud, and we need a tool to achieve this requirement. So the context just now, I believe you already know why we need a data integration tool and what characteristics our data integration tool should have. What capability does the solution need to have? At least we should include the three. First, support for many data sources, so that we can support the unification of multiple data sources into the same data store. Data consistency guarantee, so we can ensure that the data in the two databases is consistent. Official data synchronization capability. Massive data synchronization requires faster synchronization to ensure data timeliness. Listed here are the characteristics of SeaTunnel's synchronization tools, but what data integration requires? SeaTunnel has more than this. Well, let's talk about SeaTunnel, our new partner in the field of data integration. The official website defined it as next generation high performance distributed massive data integration framework. This is also our goal to achieve SeaTunnel, solve the problem just mentioned, and provide a simple and usable but high performance data integration framework. SeaTunnel has many interesting features, and I will list some of them for your list. First of all, as a data integration framework, it is important to be easy to use and use quickly. In order to achieve this, for SeaTunnel user, it is no longer necessary to write code, and no code. So, how do users use SeaTunnel? I will talk about it later to you. Then, in order to achieve the throughput of data, distribution is essential. Through distribution, we can greatly improve the transmission efficiency and the data processing capacity, as well as excellent fault tolerance. At the same time, SeaTunnel supports running on multiple frameworks and correctly supports Spark and Flink, as well as the data integration engine developed by SeaTunnel itself. User can choose according to the technology stack of their own project and use the most suitable engine. Of course, we recommend everyone to use our own engine because our engine is specially prepared for data integration. Next, I will introduce how to use SeaTunnel for data processing. Simple and efficient use has always been our decided goal. First of all, you should download the binary package of SeaTunnel from our official website of SeaTunnel. And you can also run it through Docker, also in Kubernetes. Here we talk the most frequently used method on an example. First, zip to get our binary package. Then you should modify the config file or create a new one to get the file we need to run. Then through the run command we provide, we can run our SeaTunnel program. This is all. This is very simple. By running our example, we can get the data results in the console. You can check in the screen. So the process just now, you should know that our config file is very important. It defines the operation mode and the operation logic of our task. Let's take a look at this config, which consists of environment, source, transform, and sink. As the name, there are 4 components define a complete data processing process. For reading data from source, then to transform processing data, and finally sync write data. The whole process is the same as the picture on the right. You can see with the various data flowing in the SeaTunnel engine, but the flow is very simple. With such a powerful ability, how can there be no strong community support? Next, I will tell you about our community development. So the powerful of a community, we will support more than 100 connectors. By the way, we already support 100. If there is a data source you want that is not in the support list, you can check it in our GitHub issue. you can create an issue on our community. Then our contributor will contribute this to help you use our SeaTunnel with your own want to use connector. With such a large number of connectors with such easy to use feature, we have a strong team of contributors. However, if you are interested, we would like you to join our team. So our project has been around for a long time, but in 2022, like our first year, we have attracted a lot of developers by joining the Apache incubators. And to this stage, the project has undergone a shocking change from its early days, and every change has been brought about by our contributors. Finally, we introduce our use case to you. Currently, Oppo uses SeaTunnel in the sample center and future perform to help machine learning. And Bilibili uses SeaTunnel to complete data warehouse writing and the data warehouse extraction. There are just two of the many successful use of SeaTunnel. More cases can be found on our official website and Twitter. If you have any question about the usage or development, you can join our Slack channel. We will be happy to answer your questions. The Slack link can be found on our official website. Thank you all. Hope to see you in the SeaTunnel community.